It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be bands for the birds. I don't know any other words to sing to this song, but it's the most happiest season of all. Look at this. RFRP. Robertson Family Racing Pigeons. Boom, baby. Woohoo! Excited about that. Awesome. First time where I have my own bands. I've always just purchased from Foy's or got them from the club or something like that, but now I've got my own bands. Robertson Family Racing Pigeons, RFRP. Fantastic. That's exciting. You know what's the worst thing to do with this? Is untie this knot in the wrong way and have them all go flying everywhere. That may have happened to me once before. Okay, more than one time. 2 or 3 times, all right? Sorry. That's pathetic, but yes, it's happened multiple times. It's not going to happen this year, I hope. Exciting. Woohoo! Robertson Family Racing Pigeons. Happy holidays. Holy smokes. It is the most wonderful time of the year, for sure. And for the real reason, not for just breeding season. Oh my goodness, a lot going on, a lot to talk about today. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of the preparations that I'm doing before I pair the birds up. And we're also gonna talk a little bit briefly about my one loft race results. I entered the Tucson Triple Challenge with my friend Abdiel, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But here are the cocks. They are looking good and getting ready to go. Yes, they are. So the pairs will stay the same, but there will be some new pairs. And so that's always a little bit tricky. But one of the things I'm going to do is I introduce them together in one of several ways, and I'll talk about one or two of those today, if we have time. If not, it'll go to the next video. But, well, I guess I can mention one right now. Sometimes I'll just stick them in this basket, and I have that screen that I set up right there in between so that the cock doesn't beat up the hen, but he can coo to her, they can get paired up, and that just kind of helps them. Another thing I'll do is I'll let these youngsters out, let them fly, and then I'll just put the new pair in here for a little bit. And they'll have this whole section to themselves, and the cock can chase her around and all of that, get paired up that way. So that when I introduce them to the nest boxes in a day or two, they will be ripped, roaring, ready to go. Oh man, look at that junky yard. Watson has a junk collection here. Watson. So I actually have 2 eggs. There's one egg that's real right there, and another egg that's real down there. I had these young birds that laid eggs. And what I did was, I knew it would be close enough to the new year that I could get away with banding the birds, unless for some reason the bands were delayed. Thankfully they were not, I got them. But what I did was, I just decided to keep the eggs from this one pair, but I split it. So there's one egg that's viable here and one egg that's viable there. And both of them are off of this pair right here. But it's Sweet 16's eggs. So I'm excited about that. So obviously, before I started the new breeding season, I want to start off with clean, disinfected nesting bowls. So I put them all in this 5-gallon bucket, stacked up, filled it up with some water so that the junk will be easy to scrub off. And I left it outside, so you probably already know what happened. Went out there yesterday and it was a big block of ice. So I brought it inside, and today I get to scrub these up so that in a couple days they can be put in the nest boxes and we can introduce the cocks and hens. Woohoo! That's gonna be awesome. All right, breeding season starts in a couple days, so I'm adding some probiotics to the water. You can use lots of different probiotics. I've used this one from Castle Pigeon in the past. It's all gone, it's just an empty container. This one, one nice thing about it is it has, you know, it has like some other minerals and vitamins. So it has zinc, iron, magnesium, and then it has 4 different types of bacteria. Aspergillus oryzae, let's see, Bacillus subtilis, Lactobacillus, acidophilus, and Enterococcus faecium. Okay, so there you go. And it's also provides kind of an acidic environment for their gut as well, which is good for pigeons. So that's a good one. This is another one that I've got that I really like. It's straight up probiotics. It's just, we got 2, 4, 6, 8 different bacteria. This is for all different types of domestic birds. So 2 options, and there are lots of different options, but it's a good idea to go ahead, if you can, to add some probiotics in their water to support good gut health prior to breeding. Okay, inside the crate there I have this magnificent, and then right here in my hand I've got my Greek bird. They're going to be going together this year, so I've got this divider in place, and I'm just going to set them in there. Let them start to get used to each other. There you guys go. There he goes. Oh, she's looking interested too. She's like, hey, you're not bad. All right, you two. Get to know each other. Okay, so 2021 One Loft race results. So this was actually my first One Loft race ever. And my partner Abdiel Pino and I entered 2 birds in the Tucson Triple Challenge. So how did they do? Here we go, let's find out. One of our birds was lost at the 100-mile race. So here is the 250-mile race. This was kind of a smash race. There was only 95 out of 241 birds that were clocked. Apparently there were some strong side winds. First place, let's see, the speed was 1357 yards per minute. So that's good time that we like to see. It wasn't just a blow home race. It was a challenging race. So our bird, let's see how he did. Okay, our bird, a cock, was 24th on that 250-mile race. So really pleased with that performance, especially since it was such a hard race and so many birds were lost. He was 16 minutes out from first place. The final race was 350 miles. This was a very fast race. As you can see, the first place winner was a little over 1,700 yards per minute. So 86 out of 93 birds entered were clocked. Our bird was 30th, only 1 minute and 28 seconds from first place. Oh, man. Missed being in the money by less than a minute. Ouch. Well, you know what? Really happy about that performance. That's pretty cool. We're excited to get that bird back too. I'll do a video of that bird when we get him. So here is how the bird did on all the races. The red bar represents the birds shipped, the number of birds entered in each race, and then the blue represents the distance. So you can see that they have an inverse relationship there. As one goes up, the other goes down. But basically, our bird did really poorly at the beginning in those initial races, those shorter distance races. And, you know, I like to see birds that peak in the long distance races because that's where the big prizes are. And, you know, that's kind of the big challenge is the 250 and 350 mile races. But, you know, this bird needed to do better than placing, you know, around 200 in those earlier races. Because of those poor performances early on, it was not competitive for the average speed awards. But still, again, this is the general trend that I like to see. I like to see, you know, it increasingly getting better and better and better as the distances increase. Overall, really happy and excited for next year. So when I clean out my waters in the wintertime, I take them all inside, rinse them and scrub them, and then I bring them all back out, and only one of them is filled with water. That way I can carry them all at once. It's nice and easy. I add the probiotics in once, mix it around, and then I'm just going to divide it equally in the three different waters for my three different sections. They all have about the same number of birds. Yeah, makes it simple. Makes it so I can do it all in one trip. I've already mixed this, but I'm giving it a little mix here. Now I'll just go ahead and put a little bit in here. A little bit in there. It's about more in here. I don't have heaters in my loft for my water, so I do have to change it on these cold winter days. You know, once or twice a day during breeding season, of course. But this just makes it easier. I don't fill them all the way up, obviously, because I don't want to thaw a giant cube of ice each morning. This way I just thaw about like this much ice in the bottom of the pan. So yeah, getting some good bacteria going, and hopefully they'll be all set. Oh boy, Watson with the ball. Never stops. Here we go. Yeah, I was actually a little bit worried that my AU bands were not going to arrive in time to ban these little babies that should be hatching in the next couple of days. But thankfully they're here. What, today's like the 21st? So they arrived yesterday, 20th? That's great. A little bit surprising that they're that early. So look at this. Dry roasted, unsalted peanuts. Does it get any better than that for a pigeon? I don't think so. Watch these cocks. I think they're going to be happy. I think they can smell it right away. Let's watch. Pigeons have an awesome sense of smell. So let's see, we're just gonna put it right here. Oh, they're interested. They're coming. They're all coming. They can smell it. Come get it, guys. Get those peanuts. Good job, you guys. Man, there's a couple close to me. You guys gotta come get them. Come on. They love the peanuts. You'll see, that's my only 2021 cock in here, and he's not used to eating peanuts. Takes a little bit of practice learning how to pick him up and get him in his mouth. Get him in your mouth. Once you learn though, man, you don't forget as a pigeon. Good stuff. Should we go give some to your Ladies, let's give some to the ladies, right? Yeah, we gotta do that. It's only fair. It's fun watching them get all crazy and excited over peanuts. Oh yes, it's the good stuff. All right, here's the test. You gotta come get it out of my hand. Come on, who's gonna do it? Wow, Lone Star does it. And Lone Star actually is, I mean, he's not wild or anything, but he does not like to be around my hands. You know, he just doesn't. It's 8:36. Big boy got that one. Who's gonna get this one? Oh, it looks like it's Kronos for the win. There's another one right there. Oh, and another one. 8:36 and big boy. Come on, little young bird. Oh, nope, you're not gonna go for it. Kronos is gonna snatch it up. I need to get, I don't know if, actually, I do have another 2021 bird, and it's the purple heart bird right there. Come on, bud, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. See, he's having a hard time. Oh, he got it in. Got it in. All right, let's go to the girls. All right, in here with the hens. Peanuts. Get your peanuts. Get your peanuts, guys. Come on. Throw some back there a little bit. Oh, Starlight's getting one. Man, this little fly girl in front, she's good at snatching those up. All right, now you have to come get it out of my hand. I only have 2 left. Who's gonna do it? Athena? Come on, Athena. Who's gonna do it? Come on. Good job, Athena. Good job, Athena. Good job, Athena. Okay, one more. Last one right there. Who's gonna do it? It's Athena again. Good job, birds. All right, I'm going to power wash my nest bowls. There we go. Watson doesn't know what to think about that. Is that power washer a friend or foe, Watson? I don't know. There they are, all cleaned up, drying. So I'll let them dry for a day or two, and then they should be good to go.